Welcome to Movement with Jen. It's a little cold and snowy today here in Connecticut, so let's try to warm our bodies up together. All right, so I'm gonna do a little ab work, and we're gonna start it actually on our elbows today, sitting on our tush. So we're going to take our legs nice and long in front of us. All right, you wanna sit up tall, you wanna pull out all that glute flesh so that you feel your sits bones nice and heavy. And then we're gonna lean slightly back onto our forearms, feeling our shoulders draw away from our ears and the navel pulled in. You wanna feel nice and long in your neck. And then from here, we're gonna bend the knees and have our feet flat on the mat, and we're gonna have them about hip width apart. Again, feeling the shoulders draw down, feeling the abs pull in, and giving me a hugging through the rib cage and feeling the hip points narrow in towards each other. You've got that lasso tied around your waist. You're gonna bring your left leg to a tabletop position. So you've got the knee directly over the hip, your foot is flexed. You're gonna inhale as you extend that leg out, and then you're gonna exhale as you draw it back into that tabletop position. Keep drawing in through the belly button as you extend the leg out, and then draw back into that tabletop position. Extend the leg out, and then draw it back in. There's two more as you extend the leg out, and draw back in. Last one, extend that leg out, draw back in, and then take that leg down. We're now gonna float the right leg to that tabletop position. Again, knee over hip, belly pulled in, foot is flexed. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale as you draw it back in. Inhale, extend that leg out, and exhale, draw in. Inhale, extend out, and exhale, draw in. Two more. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, draw in. Last one. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, draw in, and then bring that leg down. Let's begin to progress onto these movements. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears, pulling in through the belly button. You're nice and long in the neck, heavy in the forearms. Let's float that left leg back to your tabletop. You're gonna inhale as you take it down. Exhale, lower it down towards the mat. Rise it back up, and then pull back in. Good, inhale, extend. Exhale, lower, and then lift and pull in. Keeping your breath pattern as you extend out. Lower the leg down, lift it back up, and draw in. Good, take that leg out, lower it down, lift it back up, and draw in. Last one, take it out, lower it down, lift back up, draw into tabletop, and place that down. Let's switch it over to the other side. Foot is flexed. You're in that tabletop, knee directly over the hip. As you take that leg out, lower it down, lift up, and draw in. Keep pulling in through that navel, keeping the connection in those abdominals, and then draw in. Good, warming up for the more difficult movements we got coming next, and then in. Good, two more. Extend out, lower, lift, and pull it in. Last one, extend out, lower, lift, draw in, and bring that foot down to meet the other. Continuing to give yourself that body scan. Draw the shoulders down, pull in the abdominals. You're nice and long in the body. We're now gonna float both legs to tabletop position. Keep drawing in through the navel to support that back and feel the abs working. Let's inhale, take the left leg out. Exhale, draw back in, alternating to the right. And then draw in. Good, take it left and draw in. Right and draw in. Good, left and draw in. Right and draw in. Left, draw in. Right, draw in. Last set, take it left and draw in, right and draw in, and take those legs down to rest. Next progression, and then we're gonna move into some froggy work with this position. So taking the legs back to your tabletop position, drawing the shoulders down, pulling in through the waist, really feeling those abs work. Let's take that left leg out, lower it down, lift it back up, and draw in. Take it out, lower it down, lift it up, draw in. Good, back to the left. Lower down, lift up, and in. Back to the right. Keep a breath pattern. Up and in. Good, take it left. Lower, in, exhale, in. Good, out, lower, up, in. One more each side. Out, lower, pull in the waist. Up, in. Last one. Out, lower, up, in, hold. Now can we inhale out both? Exhale, draw them in. Good, inhale them out, and exhale, draw in. Keep pulling in through the belly button, keep relaxing those shoulders, feeling the struggle getting there a little in the abs, feeling them getting nice and warm. Maybe feel that little Pilates shake, and draw in. Good, two more. Inhale out, exhale in, last one, inhale out, exhale in, bring the feet down, hug the knees in towards the chest, and let's rock, 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 side to side, side to side, side to side. Good, and then from here, taking it to a stillness, we're now going to float ourselves up to a seated position, and let's do a little bit of reverse planking to open up the chest for a little extension and activate the back side of the body and the abdominals. All right, so let's start by just letting the legs come nice and long. We're going to point our toes, and you're going to feel the hands behind you with your fingers facing in towards the tush. All right, you're going to feel the shoulders draw down and away from the ears. You're going to feel length in the back of the arms, those triceps, and you're heavy in your tush. First thing I want you to do is just feel the length in the neck, feel the drawing in of the belly button, and feel the squeeze of the inner thighs. Good. And then from here, you're going to inhale, exhale, drawing up in the legs and rising up nice and long. Good. Inhale here and slowly exhale as you take it back down. Difficult for you? Come up slightly to where you can hold and then place the tush back down. There's always room to modify and room to progress. So be honest with the body. If this is what you got, then that's all you got. All right? So again, we're going to squeeze those inner thighs. You're going to feel heaviness in your palms. You're going to feel long in your triceps. Lasso tight around that waist. Inhale, exhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Think about the activation in the tushy to rise the body up, getting nice and long, proud in the chest, abs drawn in. Inhale and exhale, take it back down. Beautiful. One more time. You're going to inhale here, exhale, draw in the belly, squeeze the inner thighs, engage through the tush as you rise the body up, letting yourself open and lift. Beautiful. One more inhale. Good, and exhale as you take it down, bringing the arms in front, reaching out towards the toes. And then rising that body all the way back up, nice and tall. Excellent. And then from here, we're going to swing ourselves around and come down onto our bellies. All right, so we're going to swing our bodies down onto those bellies. You're going to feel the long legs, top of the feet nice and heavy. And then we're going to bring the arms up and overhead and do what we call some swimming. All right? So the first thing I'm going to have you do is let your forehead rest. You're going to pull up your belly button and feel the pubic triangle, which is your fronts of your hips, your ASIS bones, and your pubic bone push heavy into the mat. Good. You're then going to let the tops of the feet lengthen. You're going to bring the arms down and let those lengthen. And you're going to breathe. You're going to give me an inhale, and then when you exhale, you're going to lift the left arm, right leg, and your head and neck as you rise. Inhale here, exhale as you take it down, and then alternate, other side. Exhale, rise, and then inhale it down. Good. Exhale, rise, and inhale down. Other side. Exhale, rise, and inhale down. Back to the first side. Rise, and take it down, other side, rise, and take it down, and now we're going to lift everything. Give me a nice big inhale, exhale, lift the upper body, arms and legs like you want to make yourself into a big star. Draw the shoulders down, pull up the abdominals, alternate, arm, leg, arm, leg, arm, leg, arm, leg, breathe. Pull up through the middle, keep the hips quiet, lengthen, arm, leg, inhale, exhale for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and down. Good, take a cheek to the mat, windshield wiper those knees side to side, and turn the other cheek. Beautiful. One more time, lengthen the legs out nice and long. We're going to go right into it as we bring the arms up overhead, little wider than shoulder width, letting your legs come to the 2 corners of the mat. Inhale, exhale, let everything rise, and swim, 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 and breathe. Inhale, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Beautiful. Pushing yourself up and back into that child's pose. Good. And let's finish off going back to our original position and adding in some frog work there. All right, so we're going to swing our legs back around in front. Coming onto the tush, and then coming down onto the forearms. Good, feeling the shoulders draw away from the ears. Still feeling the navel draw in, like you've got that lasso tied right around your waist that I'm tightening. You're going to take the legs now to what we call a froggy tabletop. So you're going to lift them up, bring your heels together, toes apart. Knees will separate slightly wider than the hips. And when you look down, your feet should look like the capital letter V, the Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart. And then from here, you're going to inhale. And then when you exhale, you're going to extend those legs out, squeeze the inner thighs, pointing the toes as those heels stay together, and then slowly drawing back into your frog position. Good. Inhale as you extend it out, squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale as you draw back into your frog. Good. Inhale as you extend it out, pointing those toes, and exhale, draw back in. Feel those navels pulling to the spine, feel the abs connecting, and draw into your frog. Good. Inhale out. Excellent. Squeeze the inner thighs. Exhale, resist it back in. 3 more. Take it out. Squeeze those inner thighs, point the toes, and pull it back in. Good. 2 more. Take it out. And draw it back in. Last one. Take it out. And draw back in. Now take out and hold. Squeeze the inner thighs, drawing through the belly button. Can you click the heels for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw into your froggy position. Bring the feet down and can side to side. Beautiful. Side to side. Excellent. One last variation here as we take those legs and we're going to bring them back to that froggy tabletop. Heels together, toes apart. Making the letter V with your feet. Knees separate slightly wider than the hips, drawing through the belly. Feel the shoulders draw away. Good. And then from here, we're going to take the legs out, zipping and wrapping the inner thighs, slightly separating, bending the knees back in, and then bringing the heels back together. So you're going to extend the legs out like a jumping frog. From here, separate to about the width of the mat. Draw the knees back in and click the heels back together. Take the legs out, squeeze the inner thighs, open to about the width of the mat. Draw back in and pull the heels together. Last one this direction. Reach, separate, draw in, and heels hit. Now reverse it. From here, take it out. Reach those legs, the heels click. Take it back to frog. Keep drilling in through the navel. Feeling the work here. And reach, heels together, and draw back in. Open the legs out. Reach, 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 reach. Pull in the belly button, and take it to frog. Good, open out to the side, and reach, 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 reach. And back to frog. Last one, out. Reach, 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 reach. Draw in, take the body down. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And rock, 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 side to side. Good. Excellent. From here, rolling yourself up to a seated position. Let's just do a teeny little bit of stretching here. Let's come into a little butterfly with the legs. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, holding on to either the ankles or the toes, sitting up nice and tall, pulling in still, always through that belly button. Nice proud chest. And just give me those little flops, those little flips, the little butterfly wings with the legs as you inhale and exhale. Good. 2 more. And last one. And come to stillness. You're then going to bend the knees, bring them to about hip width apart, and then you're going to take the left leg and bring it across the right. Now, if this is tight for you, you can let the other leg extend down long and fold forward this way to get a little bit of stretch on the side of the hip and tush piriformis area. For more challenge, you can just bring the knee in and sit up nice and tall here. Pulling in through the belly, feeling that stretch right up along the sides. Inhale, exhale, and switch. Now you're going to take the right across the left. Again, too tight for you, come longer, and then dive forward. This is a tight part of the body for the majority of the population, because unfortunately nowadays, and really all the time in our society now, we sit a lot. In front of a computer, in a car, on our sofa. Good, one more inhale, exhale, unwind. Take your body back to either a crisscross or a comfortable position for you. Give me one last inhale as you reach up. Hold hands with yourself, press the ceiling away from the top of the head. Let's take in all that positive air. And then let's exhale out anything negative that did not serve us so far today or this week. Let's get rid of it, leave it on the mat, and you guys are all done. Again, thank you for joining me for these little workouts. I'm gonna post as many as I possibly can, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day. Enjoy.